button. Hey, there we are. Good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly. Tonight I am here with famous Dana the Bogginess.
Hi.
And Ion the Leprechaun.
I do.
Man, I hate that so much. I really do.
Me too.
It's so... I mean, it is like your signature hello, but I always hear that guy. Hi, diddly do, neighbors.
That's what it's from.
Gunther Hammerhands, who is apparently actually McNoodle Hammerhands.
Listen,
And-
blowing things up makes me hungry.
And Count Morbid, back there somewhere lurking in the shadows, in the dark shadows.
You said he
And-
had to go downstairs and get something. I thought he was picking Lucifer up.
He's right there. Maybe he did pick Lucifer up. I don't know. I don't know why you think Lucifer just lives in his basement or wherever, but
Have you
does
been to
Lucifer
his
live in
house?
his
I'm pretty sure there's quite a few things of that nature in his basement.
I don't
I'm
think-
pretty sure Lucifer's on top.
and
That easy to pick up. You wanna?
Laura will be joining us a little bit in a little bit here. Please, of course, you
Stormy's
guys.
still stuck in Vegas, it seems.
Yes, and Stormy is still stuck in Vegas, as far as we know. She went down there for the Las Vegas, the Age of Chivalry Ren Fair, to do the Enchanted Forest. I was sad I did not get to actually join her this year, but as far as I know, she's still stuck down there. So we're expecting a good report next week about all of the happenings.
I
So-
think Jay stole her.
You think she got stolen?
Yeah.
Hey, I see everybody out there. Hello, welcome in, everybody. So
Stormy went down to
now.
Vegas looking for a soul to steal.
They stole her. She's pocket sized, you know.
No, now my head is trying to fill that in with filk words, right? So
Okay, Weirdy Al.
Mine too.
Like what would she be doing instead of a violin contest? Or challenging Penelope the Wish Dragon to something.
Penelope did
TikTok
not make
contest.
it this year. So
She's a
Stormy was
TikToker.
left in charge. The Wish Fairy actually ended up getting the C word. Yeah, getting the
Crazy.
Rona. What?
We think of different C words is all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know if we actually do, but that's okay. So, as you guys, of
If
course,
you guys
know,
don't, I don't want to think about the words you're thinking about.
like, subscribe, and shuck the share button, because we were all at a corn maze this last weekend, so we're going to shuck it. Shuck you.
It was an amazing day.
Really, again? Again?
The corn holds its secrets. Or Ion, as the Native Americans call it, labyrinth.
This is, yes. So,
I can't.
but we changed from doing the bell to doing the share button because I wanted to change it up. So, but it's the same idea. Hit the share
don't
button.
like
Invite all
sharing.
your friends.
I'm against sharing.
Well, then you can shuck the bell instead. That way you get all of the notifications of our
Sharing
shows in the
is
future.
not caring.
What? No. Also, a shout out to today's sponsor, which is Heartsong Arts Pottery, and they are your favorite site for earth-themed, natural, stained, and glazed pottery in all sorts of varieties. They have mugs, planters, everything. You will find plenty to tempt you. And I am actually happy to say also that Heartsong has been generous enough to donate one of their cool fairy houses for the Samhain Dumb Supper Silent Auction. So we're going to have our virtual fairy market there. We will have some auction items that have been contributed by the vendors who are in that virtual market, and Heartsong Arts is going to be one of them. And so please go check them out. They have garden sculptures with totems, of course, the fairy houses and statues. So you can bring the fae to life in your everyday crockery. And that word always gets me every time. I didn't know that crockery meant pottery things. I think of cooking. So
It's because you can't cook.
free delivery on all orders over $35. And speaking of me not being able to cook, that pumpkin that you won. So Gunther won.
Did you put it in a microwave?
What? Oh, very funny. You are not
Blew up 30
funny at all.
seconds in. Right?
I'm gonna put your head in a microwave.
That would be a mess.
I don't even know why
That
I call you
pumpkin
my
is
friend.
huge.
Why do I call you my friend? So I really want to show you guys though, because it was pretty epic. Like so I'm gonna pull it up here and I will share a screen and show you guys. But Gunther was the only one, not just of us, but from the entire time that we waited in line to get up to fire the corn cannon. There, and it was a long line too. They only had one cannon operating, so they were kind of going slower than normal. But he was.
Like you think the pirate would have?
The pirate came really close, actually. So
I took out the pirates by far there.
and as a result, he was offered to come aboard the pirate ship at any time and to take up a position. I presume that is based around shooting a lot of cannons.
It's called a gunner's mate.
What position did the pirate want Gunther in?
The one where you roll out the crack 4-pounders after you turn your ship broadside and fire upon the enemy.
I would stick the crock pot in there and shoot it out the cannon.
The crock. I feel like you're making a joke at my expense, but I'm not sure what that joke is.
You were just referencing crockery.
I know.
It was a very expensive joke.
Bring me a crockery.
Oh man.
No, to be fair, I was the only person up to that point that hit anything all day.
To be fair,
They've been doing it. I found out.
Wait, what?
I said up to the point, I don't know about after me shooting, but from the whole day, no one had hit a target except for me.
For the entire time?
Yeah, for the entire day.
You think just the law of averages would have...
I thought somebody else would have popped it, but
Well,
there
so
it is.
yes, so here it is, and I of course, as usual.
There's like 5 different angles we got this too.
Yeah, and of course, like usual, I totally forgot just now to push the top of my head itches, and it's giving me a thing. Hold on. I forgot to push the volume button because we got this in slow-mo, and the volume made it sound epic. So it's kind of like you have to hear, right? And I'm going to back it up just a little bit because it goes pretty fast with everybody firing.
Here's the pirate,
Yeah.
Is it
Admiral Black Rose Bill? What?
Yeah, I don't know if is it possible to full screen? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm going to right here. Boom. It just I was trying to get it to a point before hitting a thing. Man, I forgot to bring the map. Oh no. Dagnabbit.
Where's Dora the Explorer when you need her?
I don't know, but can you get me the pirate map so I can show it?
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
Ion?
Where I don't know where it is.
Well, I'll tell you in a second. I'm gonna push play here real quick.
Okay.
But you should come out here. Okay. Where's my play button? Boom.
Did you want the volume?
Yes, I do, because it's awesome sounding.
Good call.
Corn. Admiral Blackrose came close, but Jarl Hammerhand sank the proverbial battleship and won a prize pumpkin. There, that pumpkin right there. We set forth to find the geocache
treasure. It is huge. It's on the. I got it. It's massive. It's also pink.
Yeah, it's pretty close to pink. So then I found out after the fact, real quick. Then I found out after the fact that the pumpkin is supposed to be a pumpkin that you eat. It's I mean, you can decorate it, I guess.
Well, they called it a pumpkin pie pumpkin, so I'm assuming that's what it was.
Well, I didn't know what that meant. A pie pumpkin? I was like, aren't all pumpkins hypothetically pie?
No, you don't eat the ones from Walmart.
Why? What is the difference between these pumpkins? Like, why do you not eat?
One will make you
some
sick, the other one won't.
Eat what?
Very
There's
Princess
a-
Lolly. The
Yes.
pumpkins that I gave you on Saturday, don't eat those. Don't eat the pumpkins that I gave you on Saturday.
Those are foam pumpkins, Morbid.
Yeah, don't
Right.
eat those.
No problem. I'm
I
gonna
need to
eat
go
them.
get something
I'm
to
gonna
drink.
put teeth mark in all of them just so your pumpkins are ruined.
Actually, speaking of those pumpkins, I was going to say that while I made a point that I want most of the things that I loaned you back, if you want to carve any of those, if you want
I'm
to
gonna
keep
make a banicula. Don't
if you
remember
want to
banicula?
keep a couple of those pumpkins and like carve them, you may.
You
And then maybe
can't.
we can
How
use
do
them
you
for
carve a
archery
foam
targets
pumpkin?
at
You
Alphabet.
can carve those.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Can you really?
Yes. We did that to a foam pumpkin, and it's in storage somewhere with our
Apparently,
decoration stuff. But we've done it.
the difference between the pumpkins is right there. On the
Where?
list.
What?
Look, it's been responded to.
So
Oh.
these are not
Oh.
well done. These were done by goblins at Fairy Blossom, but just to
Those are carved?
yeah.
That happened at Fairy Blossom?
Yeah.
Do you
Where
mean
were you at Fairy
Apple
Blossom?
Batch?
No, by goblins. So several years ago
Oh.
at Red Hawk
Mm.
Avalon, these were carved by. I've had these for a while.
Oh.
But yeah,
Wow.
you can carve these. So
I
if you
did
want
not
to,
know that.
yeah, if you want to, I mean, you could
But you
could
can't
simply
carve
just
these.
make a hole so that something could be they can be used as targets, or you can use them as a bowl. Feel free to keep a couple of those if you want to carve them.
Yeah, we cut the bottom out of ours, and then we use it still as a spot to put stuff on. And we put a little tea light, and then we put the rest of the foam pumpkin over the top, and it illuminates just like a regular jack-o'-lantern would, except it doesn't
It
go
doesn't
bad
rot.
after a couple of months of sitting out and doing nothing.
Like,
Well,
I
these-
had no idea you could carve
These
those.
go bad because they start gambling and drinking.
one thing I want to say is that
The pumpkins are off the porch again. Oh no.
apparently the difference though is that one can give you the runs and the other one tastes better.
Did you really have to just
Honestly-
read it out loud? I mean,
Is that the worst thing we've said on the show in the past 2 weeks?
No,
I'd also like
but
to point out
the main difference
I am
is
still the reigning, defending,
Yes, of course.
undisputed champion.
Of your
yeah. Well, Famous Dana just had 2 words for you. That's
The only
what
2
happened
words
right
she
there.
actually speaks out loud sometimes.
oh, you didn't know?
Yes, better call
Oh,
somebody.
Get the tables.
Anyway, when it comes to pumpkin pie pumpkins, the proportions for actual meat that you turn into the pumpkin part of the pumpkin pie is greater in the pumpkin pie pumpkins. You get the really big ones, and the walls are really thin, and there's mostly just seeds inside. Where you get the little ones, it's mostly meat, basically, mostly the flesh inside of the pumpkin that you would actually cook.
So Gunther got a pie pumpkin, and now I kind of want to try to make something.
No,
that
you
is,
don't get to make anything.
That's
You
Gunther's
can't
pumpkin.
stop me. If you want to stop me from making something, then you better make it yourself first. How about that?
Or I'll
That's
just
Gunther-
take my
Gunther won
pumpkin
that.
with me.
Nobody can ruin cooking something with as much skill and experience as me.
Oh,
And I
You're
will
not even the
ruin
worst.
your pumpkin with
The
applause.
amount of
sir.
time that it
I know
actually
you will.
takes
That's
to
why I'm not letting you
cook
touch it.
and
when you win
prepare
a
the pumpkin
you
flesh.
can ruin it.
He's got a point.
So yeah. So we have so remember earlier this year with the whole saga with the troll cookbook that I got, and then it belonged to somebody, and then that person saw me post it on Instagram, and then they were like, "Can I have my troll cookbook back?" And so I gave it back, and then they sent me a shiny new one that was made. So I was thinking in the troll cookbook we should look in the autumn season because it's actually it's done by, can you guys see that? I don't even know. It's done by seasons. And I was thinking we should look in the autumn season for something that was like stuffed acorn squash. Hey, stone soup is in here. Who knew? Anyway, I was thinking we should look for something that was pumpkin-y and then make that. So,
Well, I love acorn squash, and the principle is very similar, that you would cook it and then scrape out all of the fleshy insides. And when you're making a pumpkin pie, that fleshy insides is what goes into the pie. When you're
Gunther?
using acorn squash, he had to go get something to drink, he said.
yeah.
No,
So,
no. Gunther is going to put his pumpkin into witness protection.
Oh,
So that I-
is
Gunther
that
is allowed
it?
to
Put
put
it
his pumpkin
safe
in a
from
safe
me?
place. No,
Hmm.
Gunther is whispering to his pumpkin, "Go, be free. I will miss you, but it's better this way. You'll be safe."
It can't go free. It's been tied with a Gordian knot.
Oh.
Ah.
That was a
You know who
really
could
good one.
cut that Gordian knot, Ion?
Yes, anybody would.
No. Don't step on my punchline.
Oh.
Alexander the Great Pumpkin.
As opposed to Alexander the pumpkin.
Yeah, no.
No,
Alexander
no.
the Great Pumpkin can solve the Gordian knot.
Yes.
I don't
But
think
he
that's a thing,
never
Charlie
comes.
Brown.
I've waited with a blanket for many a nights, and he never comes.
Well, that's Linus for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, all I
Linus
ever
of
get
Macedonia.
is a rock.
I used to always feel so sorry for Charlie Brown because all he ever got was rocks. I mean, that and then
But you
like
grew up to be Lucy.
what? Oh, okay.
That joke.
Okay. Yeah, no. That and I always cried at the part in the Charlie Brown Christmas special where he touched the tree and the tree was like, ew. And he was like, I kill everything I touch. Because that's basically how I feel.
Whoa.
I
Hard
watched you.
stop.
I've actually
Hard
watched
stop.
you do that freak out.
Hard stop. As Count Morbid, I am saying that we cannot discuss Christmas specials yet. We cannot discuss Christmas specials yet. You wait until
It's not even his
November
holiday.
1st. Get back in your lane.
Wait,
Get
I
back
didn't
in your
hear
lane.
what you said because my computer cut out. You were saying as Count Morbid, and then I
Yes,
didn't hear
I was
anything
saying
you
we
said.
cannot discuss Christmas specials yet.
I mean, I totally just
Unless
was
it's
though.
the night
I,
before
Goth
Christmas.
kids are holding the line. We're holding the
no,
line.
there's not a force field. I can discuss it if I want.
Nope.
Whatever you tried to tell me, that the Unseelie get to take over before October 31st. So, that's not true either. So I'm pretty sure this isn't true. You're
That
just
isn't true
you're
by
a
the
mouth
rule I
of
just made up
lies.
right then.
What?
What?
I don't know, but I have something in my eye and it's hurting me. So
Well,
That's what you get. That's what you get for discussing Christmas specials. That is the Great Pumpkin's vengeance.
I was going to say, Gunther did turn his camera back on.
Gunther turned his camera on and I was like, ow. Okay, so the other thing that we got, oh my gosh, whatever's in my eye is really not great. But the other thing that we got, so we met up with Admiral Blackrose at the corn maze.
and we didn't get scurvy.
Do you even know how to get rid of scurvy?
Do you know how to get scurvy?
Yes.
Have you gotten it? Because it sounds like something you'd have.
It does not sound like something I would have. Thank you very much. But
Fairy
I'm
Princess
glad
only
you
likes
think
oranges.
so.
It's chocolate she doesn't like.
Oh,
So you
right.
don't get the chocolate oranges.
Oh. So I don't even think you know what scurvy is. So
I know what scurvy is.
he gave us this very cool this bottle, and it has a fairy protection glyph on the front, and inside of it, like, it's been opened because Flora got to open it up for us. So it's just now the little thing, but inside of it, and this is cool. He is from Mithril Hills in the Kingdom of Northern Lights in the human realm. Okay, or or if you have any kind of talent at putting a string back in a jar, you can do this. But if you're me, and in it was this map. I guess I should embiggen myself a little bit. Nope, that failed. How about this? Was this map, and it is a treasure map, and it all of these little dots. As I understand it, are places that have hidden keys and or hidden treasure. And so we got our fairy jar, and hypothetically there's stuff in some of these for the FAE. And so I am excited to start this little treasure quest in the human realm, but it doesn't begin until next year, as I understand it. But I'm excited to go do it. So that is kind of cool. And now I'm holding the map. Ha ha ha!
It's Flora's map.
But Flora gave it to me to hold.
So I also sent these pictures to the chat, but I did find something that would help with scurvy for the Admiral.
Vitamin C.
Yeah.
It looks like the Kool-Aid Man, except for on a lemon.
Yeah. No. Wow. No.
Quick question: Is the Kool-Aid Man the pitcher or the liquid inside?
We've had this philosophical discussion before. If you drink the Kool-Aid Man, does he die? Oh, those are cool. I want one. A lemon light?
Yeah. Well, no. It's they actually, and I saw these today at Target. They make lemon jack-o'-lanterns.
I want a lemon jack-o'-lantern. That sounds
You
so
want
cute.
you want every kind of food lantern.
No, I
It
don't.
wasn't good enough. I gave
Oh,
you a
don't
mushroom.
sourpuss.
I gave you a mushroom light up. I gave you an owl light up.
They also make watermelon jack-o'-lanterns.
And I still have them.
Where?
That doesn't mean I want all of them, though. For example, I'm not really sure that I would want a Brussels sprout.
But a skunk one you'd want.
Oh, I love skunks.
Yeah,
Skunks
see?
are like, one of my totem animals. It is 8
Wait,
o'clock.
are skunks a fruit?
Is that because you stink?
Do I stink?
I mean, you could get a bit musky, I guess.
Will trick or treat spell my feet?
That's also, I mean, that sounds like something you do anyway, to shove your feet in people's face, but like, check it out.
Just yours.
That's why I know about your cornrows on your feet.
What? Yep, I braid the toe hair that's on the top of my toes.
Right around your corns.
Yep. How can I be a proper bog witch or something?
Is that called foot shucking?
Foot shucking? Ew. That sounds so disgusting. Foot shucking is the fairy term for going to get a pedicure.
Is that what it is?
I'm gonna go get my feet shucked. Oh man. A pineapple jack-o'-lantern and a sweet potato.
Rose, do you want this pumpkin?
Which pumpkin?
The one that we can cook, that I can't cook, that you can't cook.
Why can't we cook it?
Exploding eggs in the microwave.
That's why I can't cook it.
Okay, it actually does take a good amount of work to prepare the flesh and have it ready and not take the skin, because you have to take the skin off, and to make it into puree it properly so that it can be used for inside something. It really is easier just to use the pumpkin as like a decoration and go get like a can of pumpkin stuff or something, because that's already been pureed and prepared and doesn't have any skin in it and all that sort of stuff.
Listen. You just talking about it made me tired thinking about it, so I'm good.
I like to take a yellow cake mix and a can of pumpkin and mix it together and make muffins, because pumpkin muffins are awesome.
Apparently, I can donate the pumpkin to the Samhain supper.
Well, yeah, but if we don't cook it, then we don't get to try out a cool recipe from the troll recipe book. We never get.
You could just follow the directions in the book.
No, she tries to follow the directions of the book and gets lost. Time gets lost.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm with you if you can find one.
Find one what?
If you want to do a pumpkin recipe, we can do a pumpkin recipe.
Well, I'll have to look because I literally didn't look at every single one of them. I mean, obviously I was here and I wasn't going to look through a book while I'm speaking to people. So, but I don't know. We'll look. It's at least worth looking. So, okay. With that said, then this is for the pair of cool wire wrapped ears from Neve Gone Wired, and that was our vendor last week. So I'm going to now spin the wheel. Thank you, everybody who got the magic word in. Come on, computer, don't be slow. There we go. Boom. Oh, is that a Flora? There's a Flora.
That is a Flora.
Hi, Flora. Okay. Boom.
Spin, spin, spin! Win, win, win!
You are the winner of the cool wire wrap ears. Congratulations.
Kavajan
That was
one?
louder than I expected.
What?
Kavajan one?
Kavajan won.
Hasn't Kavajan won a lot lately?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Well, congratulations, Kavajan, for winning. If you won before, congratulations for winning before, too.
I got a new sticker.
So did Lolly.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's cute. Let's see. This one. Oops.
That's the wrong one, Lolly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you gotta give me a second to move all these things around, you know.
Have any random people added more stickers to your car when you're not looking?
No,
Wait,
not that I have seen.
what?
Oh,
Somebody, a random person.
Were you not on
random-
the show that happened on?
No, I don't remember that happening.
Yes, actually, while we were down south, someone put a bright yellow smiley face that says "Nobody cares" on my car, full of awesome stickers.
I mean, that's kind of.
It's kind of rude, but kind of hilarious at the same time. But no one has added new stickers. But I have gotten a couple of like these ones that are new, and then I got the sticker of the month from my favorite coffee place, and it is a little glow in the dark bat.
Why did you clear
awesome.
your throat, Justin, like you're saying a secret or something?
I mean, it's not that big of a secret when you actually look at my car.
I'm trying to decide if
the dragon pox.
And the glow in the dark bat is an annoyance to his friends or not.
Oh, fly in me face. No, because bats are blind. Fly in me face. Well, I hope the bat he don't come out and fly in me face tonight. It's a song.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Bats find their food by echolocation. They yell out, "Marco!" until the bug says "Polo."
No, they don't. Okay, I'm bringing our vendor in now.
I feel sorry for them.
Hello. Yay. Hello, vendor.
Hello, vendor.
Hello.
Oops.
How are you? Sorry, I caught you by surprise a little bit there because, well, we were running behind and because we were yakking. I'm going to put your Craft Apothecary. Yay! I'm going to put that here in your name. That way we know if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be good.
So please, if you will, introduce yourself to us and tell us a little bit about who you are. Because even though you have been here on this show before, it was in a very different capacity. So,
Yes.
I love your ears.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So last time I was on here, I was talking about my new book that's coming out. But I'm also not only an author, but I'm also an herbalist. And I have my own apothecary on Etsy. I'm just going to keep buzzing. So I'm going to talk about what kind of teas I have. And then I'm going to talk about my friend and I are doing a Christmas special. And so I have that as well.
All right. I am excited. Pretty much, I think everybody that watches this show loves tea. So
I don't like it.
you don't,
Well,
but
that's
you don't
because
like
you
anything.
don't have it made for you properly. You have to
That's
microwave.
Whoa.
also slightly true.
Whoa. Man, shots fired, Flora. Oh. All right.
Corn cannon fired.
All right, Danny, go.
So my teas, I have both caffeinated and herbal. A lot of my herbal ones are based on different figures in mythology, and I also have where I'll make you a custom one for depending on like what god you or goddess or spirit. And then I also so I have those, and then I also do ones based off different nerdy things. So I have my avatar ones. I got Firebender.
And
which
what is in
black-
it?
Black
Oh, sorry.
tea and black tea and cinnamon. Then I got my Earthbender, which is green tea and roses.
All 4 teas lived in harmony until the firebender tea attacked.
It's true. It just overpowers it all.
Hold
Yeah.
on. If
No,
there was
yeah.
4 T's living in harmony until the firebender tea attacked, what were the 4 T's if fire wasn't one of them? What?
Well,
We got fire.
Earth, wind, air, and fire teas.
How is wind
Earth-
not
no.
air?
Earth, fire, water, air.
Earth, air, water, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the
but,
fifth element?
okay, so that's 4. So he said
Yes.
all of them lived happily until the fire one attacked. But
Yes, it turned on the other 3. This is not.
turned. It attacked from the inside, not like they would.
That's a good point.
It's war.
That's different. Attacking from the inside is different.
It's spicy.
I'm literally quoting the show opening.
I've never
Right?
seen it.
She doesn't have a TV.
All right, back to vendor.
I have Waterbender. That's chamomile, catnip, California poppy, and lavender.
Did you say
Ooh, lavender.
catnip?
Catnip, yes. Makes good tea.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
And then you gotta watch it. Make sure your cat doesn't get into it.
Or if you buy it separately.
I mean, if I show that to my cats, they basically turn into the Rick James of like my cats and catnip. Like, yeah.
I was making a new tea, so I just had my bowl for like myself, not for not for selling or anything. And I left it on the counter. I had catnip, and my cat was sitting there eating in it. And so I had to like Google everything that was in it and be like,
Find out
Oh,
who-
no.
it was fine. It was fine. It was hard to look up California poppy for cats because if you put in poppy, it just put the other poppy. California poppy. If your cat eats California poppy, it's okay. Problem. I would look into it because I'm not gonna be like Danny said, no, but from what I can tell from a pet magazine, it's fine. Turn my mail off. Okay. Then Jasmine Dragon, which is the tea house for Uncle Iroh, and that one has jasmine and chrysanthemums. And then Airbender is white tea and lavender.
Oh, that also sounds good.
I also have I have ones based on different animes, Harry Potter, Sailor Moon. If I don't have it, you can request it, and I'll probably be able to make it, and then maybe like start making that as a line.
So I'm curious, how did you get into making tea, and what goes into this process of you doing it? Like, how? Yeah, and go.
So I have a degree from Bastyr University, which is up, I think, where you guys are. You're in Washington, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I have a degree in herbal science. I eventually wanted to be able to do herbal consultations, but then COVID hit, and I wasn't gonna risk that. Also, I don't have time because I'm writing and doing this. And
You're a very prolific writer, so.
So if you ever want like an herbal consultation for health, I won't do that just because I don't know what you're taking. It would be a whole different thing, which is why I do the based on your like more the witch side,
Right.
Spiritual side, and then I always say check with your doctor if you're taking. But I just like loved making teas. Like I got diagnosed with a chronic disease when I was 20. Yeah. And then I kind of like accidentally found turmeric golden milk, and like it like helped me be able to walk without a cane. And then that's how I just slowly got into herbal science. And then like everyone at Bastyr always says like you're kind of just smacked in the face with the university, and then you go to your calling. You just end up there randomly.
So, what is golden milk?
Oh, golden milk is turmeric mixed, or you can also put like cardamom, any other like ground herbs with it, and then you mix it in like either coconut milk or any kind of milk with a fat, because turmeric binds to fat, and it's just a really good anti-inflammatory.
Fascinating. Wonder what it tastes like. Spicy.
It won't be spicy unless you put some cayenne in there. A lot of people do that. If you put black pepper is said to increase absorption too. It's really good. Look it up. Like if you can find like a good mix, because just turmeric, it's kind of grainy. But yeah, there's definitely some mixes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. You're good. I was done.
Do you have any spooky Halloween teas or for fall in general?
I need to put up my. I have a witch's brew, which is all the pumpkin spices. So it's got. I don't remember what's in it. It's black tea with cinnamon, ginger, and cloves.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's I guess my uncle is like in love with it, and he's like drinking it all the time. So I need to put it up though. It's like to take pictures of it, and like,
I am guessing that you do not actually grow your tea.
No.
So how does one go about getting all? Must you buy all of the things in bulk in order to blend them?
Yeah, I have a room dedicated just full of bulk tea. I get my source. I source from Star West, which is I think it's in California. I think their blend or their quality has been really good. Like, not trying to brag, like almost all my ratings are like 5-star, and how flavorful the tea is.
No, that's okay to brag. Brag about that. It's good.
Well, and like I know half of it's the blend. You have to blend the right herbs and stuff like that. But like I think their quality is amazing.
I was gonna ask a question. So I had a friend a while back. I mean, they're still my friend, but they were doing this a while back. Who was a sommelier, and they would have parties where everybody would bring some wine and some cheese, and then they kind of would walk. We would all taste all these different ones, and now I want you to do that. I literally want you to like host some kind of an online party where we can all taste your teas together, but you can walk us through how to properly taste them, because there were so many things about wine tasting that I didn't know, and I feel like that's probably the same because of all the herbs and everything that go into the tea making, right? And
yeah.
So there must
be cool. I'm not sure how it would.
Cool.
Well, because like I could make like tiny bags where it's just like 1 or 2 servings. But then like, because it does take a while, like, for example, white tea is 1 teaspoon per 8-ounce cup, steep 3 minutes at 175. Then you got like waterbender, which is all herbal, can be 1.5 to 3 teaspoons per 12-ounce cup.
Herbal as opposed to.
This is a white tea.
And so
caffeinated. White is caffeinated.
Caffeinated. So it is from the Camellia sinensis, which is like black tea, green tea. All of them are from Camellia.
We do need to make sure Justinian sees this show. Just saying.
Oh, Justinian is missing out today. That is for sure. Justinian is a tea connoisseur. Okay, so if you were going to give somebody two questions.
Okay.
Advice on what if somebody was going to try. I'm reading Count Morbid's question. He's asking questions that I don't like in the comments.
What?
Let's see.
Those are shockingly good questions. Those are less rude than my
Fine.
usual questions.
Your question first. Oh, there's a bar for you. Do you have any teas that
Less
are good
rude.
for sore throats? Like if you've spent weeks screaming at strangers in a haunted house, as an example.
Yeah, basically, if you've lost your voice from screaming at people.
Or you get laryngitis.
You've never lost your voice. I wait every year when Halloween comes around. I'm like, maybe this year he won't be able to talk for a day or two.
That's
but it
not
never
true.
happens.
I've heard him not able to talk before.
Also, I have my own concoction that I drink for that, but it does involve like.
Are we going to hear the vendor's answer?
Yes,
we
vendors have an answer.
I don't know any of the top of my head that would be good. Just because I don't go towards the medical side, just because I don't. Not that I don't feel confident, but I just like for my saving my own butt. But traditional medicinals does have a sore throat that a lot of voice actors recommend. I'm pretty sure it's traditional medicinals, and traditional medicinals is he just retired, but I'm blanking on who it is. Who owns it? Michael Moore, I think. One of the top herbalists in the country. And then now it's Guido something that starts with an M. He's really big herbalist.
Your abilities to remember these names. So
well, they were like 2 years of like now they're gone.
What is in your Harry Potter teas?
Yeah.
Harry Potter, I actually
it ain't pumpkin juice.
I end up using just like not plain teas, but like traditional teas. So Gryffindor is English breakfast. Ravenclaw is Earl Grey. Slytherin is Irish breakfast, and then Hufflepuff is on its own, and it's a blackberry black tea.
What? All of those sound amazing, especially Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
Earl Grey.
And yeah, I love Earl Grey.
It's not Earl Grey. It's not bloody tea.
Okay, so I am coming to your tea shop. I have stumbled across you on the interwebs, and I am a first-time customer. What tea do you recommend that I buy? I have no allergies or anything like that, so tell me, what do I buy first? Where's a good starting place?
If you like herbal and are more on the witchy side, I would say Hades tea. I'm out of stock right now, and I need to get.
Obviously, it's good then.
You need to buy Hades. I ain't got any, but you need to buy it.
I'll have some like this weekend. Like it'll be restocked this weekend. If you like black teas, I would recommend my Earl of Oron, which is based on Oron High School Host Club. I mixed that one. Second Breakfast, which is from Lord of the Rings, is a mix of Earl Grey, roses, and then like Irish breakfast and some orange peel. It is very nice and one of my favorites.
That actually sounds.
That sounds
super
good,
amazing.
actually. Yeah.
I might actually drink that. Oh, great.
I think that would go perfect in my coffee maker.
This is how you end up getting killed by Flora and famous Dana.
They're just down there like.
I can't save you from those two.
What? Nope, I don't need savings.
If you're a coffee machine, you do need saving, yes.
So do you find that you choose your teas based off of your mood or to try to evoke certain feelings or thoughts? How do you go about choosing your tea?
For the gods and goddesses and stuff, like I definitely like get that feeling, and I kind of like have all my herbs up, and I kind of just feel it out. Just intuition. That's how I've been doing it for a while, and all the classmates were always like, "How do you come up with these teas?" And I'm like, "Can you teach us?" I'm like, "No, I don't know how I do it." Like, I don't know.
Awesome apothecary shelves. Okay, here we go. Do you have any teas to subdue a troll, a zombie who is an alleged count? He's a slua. He really hates it when people call him a vampire. No. He's on mute. Ha ha ha. A cook, a leprechaun. I mean, assuming you're talking about us. I mean,
I'm not undead. I'm just creepy.
And I can tell you how to do it right now. Me.
and a
Done.
fairy asking for a friend.
If it was vampire, I'd say vervain, but
Why vervain?
Vampire Diaries, vervain was what they used to make.
I believe it's like a
vampires.
sacred, or yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sacred plant, and so they can't have it. I'm actually allergic to vervain, and like my friends call me a vampire, like because I love vampires anyway. So it's really ironic.
Well,
I'm
show us,
allergic to
show us your
rosemary.
show us your vampire hiss. No.
I'm too shy for that.
I was thinking if it was fairies, then I suggest absinthe.
Yeah, wormwood.
If it's werewolves, it's wolfsbane, right?
I thought
Wormwood.
that summoned the green fairy.
Well, I mean, do you actually want me to tell you the lore about the green
No.
fairy?
No.
Okay. Because I can.
No.
I didn't
No.
think so. He doesn't care.
For wolves, it's ironic because my friend, so we're vampire and werewolf, and he accidentally poisoned himself with wolfsbane.
Wait, with
He's fine.
what?
Why go
Wolfsbane?
through all the trouble of wolfsbane for werewolves when you could just use chocolate, right?
Yeah.
No.
But aconite is very, very poisonous. Wolfbane is very, very poisonous. He had gloves and everything because he's an herbalist. And then, somehow it like affected him, even though it was through gloves.
Wow.
So don't pick aconite.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
Aconite?
poisonous. Are you
Other than
watching the show?
So clearly Danny knows her stuff, and we should always have a taste tester if she offers us food.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Can we
saying
taste
that
this first?
there are kingdoms without
It
poisonous.
tastes like almonds. Wow.
Hey, I'm just saying, I heard there was a poisoning recently over there in the human realms, so. Ion.
Where'd you hear that?
Ion.
Did they eat your cooking?
No. No. Ion knows all about it. What happened, Ion?
Wait, where's the pellet with the poison?
Wait a minute.
The flag with the dragon has the brutal
No.
picture.
Flora's already like, not tonight. Why do you get to say Flora, but I have to hear the puns all night?
Woo! Compliments, Danny. So, wow. Okay. Well, it is almost. We have 2 minutes to 8:30. But what is our prize for this week? I am curious.
Oh, for the prize, it is these 5 teas.
5. What?
Yes, 5 teas. Or if you don't want these, because you don't like.
There's Hades in there.
Honestly, like you can. Whoever wins can just pick whatever 5 they want.
Wow.
Aw.
So 5
this is-
teas from your shop. That is an amazing offer. Yes. Think of all the times I could use my coffee pot for tea. The Flora's down there like, I hate you.
I am gonna blow up your coffee pot.
So this means we now need a
I'm
magic
gonna
word.
steal that coffee pot.
No, I will murder you. You may not steal my coffee pot.
I think Corellian has the magic word. Badass beach right there. Yeah.
If I thought anyone could correctly spell aconite,
Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh, sorry, Danny and I are like, okay, you go first, Danny.
It's ACONITE.
That's what I was gonna say as well. So
well,
That's
okay,
not
I
what
thought
you
it
were
was-
gonna say. Just trying to take credit for her. What's wrong with you? You at least were gonna put a Q in there somewhere.
no, it wasn't. I was gonna actually spell it, and that's what I would have
I
spelled.
think it should be almond.
Okay. I have a magic
Almond,
word
there you go.
suggestion.
Okay, what's your question?
No, magic word suggestion.
Oh, magic word suggestion. Okay, what is it?
Leaf juice.
Beef juice?
No, leaf. Leaf juice.
Leaf
Leaf
juice.
juice. Yeah.
Wait, leaf juice is a pretty good
Okay,
one.
so that's
Okay.
part of the avatar. I like it. Let's do this.
If you can't understand it the first time he says it, it can't be the magic word.
But
Well,
leaf
no.
juice is what he called what Zuko calls the tea. No, sorry.
That's fair.
Wait,
Uncle
is
Iro
this a-
calls
this is
Uncle
an
Iro
air
calls it
quote.
hot
Yeah.
leaf juice once,
Actually,
and
I
then
vote for Uncle Iro.
Uncle Iro, yeah.
I'm kind of liking leaf juice then. That's kind of cool. Hot brown water? No, that sounds disgusting. Uh, so here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this because you guys are always like, "Yeah, badass bitch." No, can't. So just so you know, after the show, I take the magic word and then I share it all over the interwebs, and I tell people to come here and type that word into the comment section so that
And
they
everyone
can
knows you can't
understand.
swear on the internet.
That's
True.
correct. You
That's
cannot-
not true. I just did it.
I tell my customers in my Etsy store, like I invite them, like it's like a signature file, and it always has a link. It's like go
So
here.
you really put butt floss or whatever it was, butt
Butt
silk.
silk. Yes, I did.
At the time of butt silk, I was not doing that, at least not with my Etsy customers, but I did put butt silk all over the internet. Yes.
Yeah,
But
I'm
no
throwing my
swear
weight.
words, no like super vulgarity, because like you listen. If you know what, if you, Count Morbid, want to take over, that's right, want to take over, sharing it everywhere that I share it, and with all of your friends and in all of your groups instead of me doing
Tough.
it, then we can do
You're not
it.
allowed to.
I wasn't the one who suggested the. I
All right,
suggested
magic
Uncle
word.
Iro.
What is our magic
To be
word?
fair,
Focus,
that was
people.
my fault.
Yeah, I
Okay,
wasn't. I wasn't the
Uncle
one
Iro.
swearing. I was suggesting Uncle Iro.
I like leaf juice
Okay, so Catalyst
or hot leaf juice.
and Fox Tea.
Ooh.
Do not microwave.
Dun, dun, dun. Do not microwave. Wow. That
Yeah, I
was-
don't know why that was targeted me. I wasn't the one who suggested the badass bitch.
Well, no, but you've suggested other things in the past that I'm like, no.
Fox
I
T
did it
lady.
today.
He's all over there like,
Did
what,
I?
me? I did something like, you
Lolly.
know,
Lolly. Fox T lady.
foxy lady. Okay, actually, that's kind of funny. But we have to spell it Foxty, right? Like foxty.
No, Fox T
Tea.
E A.
All one word.
Yeah.
All right, so you, Danny, you get to be the final decider of what the magic word is. So,
That's hard.
what?
That's hard.
That's
That's not the word.
okay. What are the two that you like best?
You don't know us very well at all, do you?
Fox Tea Lady or Uncle Iro.
Fox Tea Lady or Uncle Iro? Okay, so shall we allow the audience to vote?
While they vote, can I tell about my Christmas special real quick?
You can. Okay, you guys, here we go. If you want the magic word to be Fox Tea Lady, put number 1 into the comments. If you want it to be Uncle Iro, put number 2 into the comments. And when Danny is done telling us about her Christmas special, then no timer. We'll wait for Danny. When she's done, whichever one has the most votes. And you guys, Gunther and Morbid, and you guys are all allowed to vote too if you want. So, okay, Danny, go. Your turn.
Okay, so I'm teaming up with my friend, and she makes candles, and we are making boxes this size with little tea. There'll be 5 tea. We have an Avatar one, themed one, inner Senshi for Sailor Moon, and outer Senshi for Sailor Moon, and a holiday Christmas themed one, which will have like Krampus and Yule and stuff like that. And it'll come in this beautiful box, and this is her fall themed one. It'll look like this, but with five candles. And then the tea will be on top. And so you'll get 5 tea, 5 candles for $45.
Wow.
And it'll come on the side, it'll say, because her company is Freaking Lit Candles, it'll say Freaking Fox Box. That's what it came up. And there's
box.
And so we have a
Only it
limited
came with some
supply.
socks.
We have a limited supply. So if you message me on Etsy, there's a bunch of like words for it. Message me on Etsy that you want to be like on the waiting list, and I'll be messaging all the waiting list first before like announcing in social media and posting it. So if you want a box that's either Avatar, Sailor Moon, or Christmas holiday theme, because it's Krampus, let me know. So that's our Christmas special.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna just post your. Excuse me. I'm going to post your Etsy really quick into our comments section for everybody, as a little short link. But as a reminder, also after the show as well, or whenever you guys want, all of the information is in the low bar wherever you're watching from. So be it Facebook or YouTube, then you can find Danny's information before, during, after the show. These videos stay up because there's no point in taking them down. The internet remembers everything. And so, but yes, okay, so now let us go count and see who has won. So okay, we have, I'm looking for the very first one, and it looks like Erwina was the first to vote. So okay, will you hold up fingers for me, Flora?
Oh,
Because
geez. I'm shopping. I'm trying to get on the list. I'm sending her a message.
Okay, ready? 1 vote for 1, 2 votes for 1, 1 vote for 2, 2 votes for 2.
I lost count.
Okay, ready? Starting over again. From the
I am
top.
doing, he's good at the mounts.
1.
Am I doing 1 or 2?
You're doing both of them. You have 2 hands, right? Okay,
Oh my
Dana's
God.
doing it because Dana's keeping track. Oh my gosh, Dana, ready? You're in charge. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. I think that is all of them. Okay, what do we have? We have 5 and 4.
5 to 4, yes.
5 for
5
1.
for 1 and 4 for 2.
So that means that Fox Tea Lady is the winner, and that is our magic word. So after the show, you guys, on YouTube only, not on Facebook, just come back to this and put in the magic word, and you will be entered to win the package of 5 different teas from Fox Craft Apothecary. I kept wanting to say Fox Tea
From
Apothecary.
Foxy Lady!
Yeah, Foxy Lady. So, yes, so here it is. There's your magic word. Oh, did I spell it right? I did. Yay! Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us before we let you go this evening, Danny?
I wanted to show you because the book finally came in that I read last time.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, that looks
Ooh.
nice. That looks very good.
I love
Congratulations.
it.
Yes, in case you guys don't know, just check out Danny's stuff. She was here not that long ago, actually, as an author on Author Reads. So go find her on Instagram and follow her there, where you can see all of the amazing stuff that she does. Very talented lady. So thank you so much for being on the show with us this evening.
Vampire
Thanks
face.
for putting up with us.
And show us your vampire hit. Well,
I did.
she did for like 2
Very
seconds.
quick.
Yeah.
Then I just look like a fox going.
It's probably the ears.
Your ears are so cute, though. All right.
They are.
Yay. Well, with that said, then good evening.
Thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So weird that people have fun doing this.
Well, I mean, we can give you the boot.
Mistress has given Dobby a sock. Mistress has given Dobby a boot. Dobby is free.
It's about time.
What? It's a boot time. Wow.
Is it a heel turn? Is it a heel turn?
You're a
wow.
heel turn.
I don't even know. Okay, so
I love how you threatened me with freedom.
well, if I don't give you little shining tidbits of hope, then how will the torture that I continuously put you through, like, eventually you'll just become immune and numb to all the torture. So I have to let you have some hope every now and again that you can go free. That
I'm
way
mostly
it
dead
hurts
inside.
again. What?
I said I'm mostly dead inside.
Exactly. If you were all dead, it wouldn't be any fun anymore. We have to keep you alive so that we can really wrench home the pain.
Frank's in pain.
was in pain, not in pain anymore.
I got a new cup today. I got a new
free.
mug.
They can still feel pain.
Thank you.
What?
Oh,
Look at
and
this
Megan-
new cup. That's not one of those cat foot cups, is it?
No, it's a cauldron.
No, Gunther
Oh,
knows
this
what I'm
is
talking
so bad.
about.
It's a cauldron, right? Can you get like a little tiny like stirring
Yes.
spoon that looks like a broom?
Oh, that would
I'm
be
sure
so
I
cool.
could. That would be adorable. But
I mean,
yeah,
not that
it's-
you normally stir cauldrons with brooms, I'm aware, but
I mean, I guess you could.
unless I want to add
suppose.
flavor to it, you know.
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I should say also, you guys, because I see Danny out there in the comment section. So Danny also has a YouTube. So if you feel like having a little rating party, there is Danny's YouTube channel. Go over there, give it the likes and subscribes.
All the raids.
Yes, all the raids. Like,
raid.
Yep. What was I gonna say? I don't even know.
Just don't ask me to count.
What is the name of her YouTube thingy?
I put it in the comments. It is. Did it not show up? Yes. Here. It is youtube.com/Danny DANI Hoots.
That's a great name.
Likes and subscribes and disco dancing, like dancing queen.
It happens.
Okay, because I clicked on the from the YouTube page the link that was there, and it didn't go. But then I clicked it from the comments, and it did. So I was like,
Sounds like operator
up.
error to me.
I know, that's what I thought too, until I did it the second time, and it did the same thing.
Still operator error. Same operator.
This
Okay,
is a birdie.
so I've it's article time. Article.
Oh, don't
time.
act like you're done shopping. We all know you're still shopping.
I had to turn off the heater.
I'm not
I
shopping.
wasn't shopping.
Yes, you were. Uh-huh.
I don't know. I like the Christmas box idea, but especially because we do the Yule Cat, and we're gonna do Yule Cat again this year. I loved doing the socks last year, so I want to do it again this year.
Yule
so.
Cat, you're gonna have
Yule Cat's
Sissy's
the
gonna be so mad at you.
Oh, Sissy won't be mad at me. She loves
She
getting
does
dressed.
not like.
No, well, I mean, that's basically that's her baseline mood, though. Like, does not like, but she does. She loves her people. I'm just saying.
She likes
Okay.
it when we take her out to places.
She does like it. She doesn't like the trip between the front door and the Land Dragon. But once she's in the Land Dragon, she's like, all right, I'm excited. We're going to go do some stuff. It will be great.
I
don't know.
I have to admit that I am doing some shopping.
I mean, that's legit. Guillotines are important.
Yeah.
Like, what? What? All right, what? What?
You weren't even paying attention.
I'm looking at it now. It's not a life-size guillotine.
No,
Guillotine.
it's not life size. It's meant for the desk. So just, I assume if you, sometimes you need to behead something small.
I don't know. I just
Like
was
a
thinking,
pixie.
I wonder if you
Or
could use
Like a
that
slice of
for
cheese.
hot dogs, right?
Where-
Like,
Where do you think I get all the pixie skulls from?
I wasn't gonna ask questions.
That's fair. that's very fair.
where did you think I get all the cat skulls from? My goodness, they didn't come from owls? How strange. All right, article number 1. People are not happy about this suggestive and vulgar skeleton couple inflatable. So just as a warning, this is the point in time in our show where we are about to read weird news. So if you have your younglings watching, maybe
Give them earplugs or give them sex ed.
try to keep it PG, but
Show us the boning.
but seeing how I sent in most of the articles.
Yeah, I was gonna say between Flora and I, there's just no hope for anybody.
I mean, I'm just saying, Google chicken daddies. That's what I'm saying.
No. No.
Yep, Google chicken daddies.
That reminds me of that picture I sent you, Flora, of the kid having a cigarette with a giant chicken next to him. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't say anything more than that, but it was funny.
All I
She's
know
laughing thinking about it.
I want Florida to have a giant light up Christmas chicken. That's what I want. Versus copulating couple's car rolls, flips over after handbrake is released during a romp.
That sounds like a
Handbrake.
very complex maneuver.
That sounds like a handbrake job gone bad.
Oh, that was wow. That was terrible. Okay,
Apparently,
so-
Carillion has us boning the bell.
if you want to hear about the suggestive and vulgar skeleton couple, the coupling couple, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the copulating couple's car that does is the acrobat.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again several times? Just
The
real quick.
copulating couple's car, copulating couple's car, copulating couple's car, copulating couple's car. Was that fast enough? Do I need to say it faster? Copulating couple's car.
Is it a Camaro?
It's a crashing
Copulating
copulating
couple's
couple's
Camaro
No,
car.
it's a
That's the
Cavalier.
copulating couple's Camaro car.
It was actually, Dana, it was a Concorde.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Press number 2. Ion, start that timer.
So
Unroll that
there was
beautiful
a
bean
shirt.
footage.
There was a shirt that was put out back when I was young. It had 2 skeletons getting freaky, and it said "Love never dies." Just saying.
No, that's really bad. And
Isn't that like a motorcycle shirt?
It probably is at
Riding
this
on
point,
motorcycle.
because
I think that's literally the tagline for the poster for The Crow.
love never dies.
no, it can't rain all the time. Do
Oh,
you
can't
not
rain
watch movies?
I
Unless
know
you live in
that.
Seattle,
I'm
then it
sorry.
can.
I'm sorry. Are you asking me if I've seen The Crow?
Right.
No, he's.
I think that's
asking
one of
me.
the few movies Lolly's even seen.
You come into my house. Okay.
Victims aren't we all, Count Moment?
I wonder how
Victims
big
aren't we
those
all.
glow
At least
chickens
they didn't
actually
do that
are.
walking against the wind shit. I hate that.
The sky won't fall forever.
Pure
What's even
talent.
happening right now?
Pure talent.
Sorry,
What's the
Flora.
song?
I think this movie was made before you were born.
You think I haven't seen The Crow?
No, he didn't say that. He just thought it was made before you were born.
I think he's just trying to be mean. Holy cow.
I mean, to be
Jeez.
fair, the flagging with the wagon was made before all of us were born, except for Count Morbid.
Wait, is it done, Ion?
Indeed, it is in fact done.
We have 1, 2,
The
3,
poison is
4,
in the pestle
5
of the
votes for
missile.
1, and 2 votes for 2. So number 1 wins. All right, we get to see some suggestive and vulgar skeletons.
Yes, nobody be mean to Flora today. She's wearing black. That means you're gonna get like a curse or something.
No, she's
I-
mourning. She's mourning your life right now, is what that is.
I killed my man-eating plant. I'm very sad about it.
But you got a new one that's like taller than Gunther.
I did buy a 6-foot Baroness
You actually
Gale.
bought that thing?
Baroness Gale went halvesies with me on it. So I bought the 6-foot
You
man-eating
actually
plant.
bought that thing.
Yes, I did. I
This
posted.
is how Gunther ends up burning things.
No, I love man-eating plants.
And I love burning things.
No, I'm gonna burn you.
You're not doing a good job at it so far.
Well, I haven't tried. I mean, I can burn some stuff. Like, killing
Uh-huh.
things. That's
Uh-huh.
my talent. Like,
No,
I
your thing, your,
mow
your
the
talent
green. I
is,
don't
is
grow the
burning
green.
water and blowing things up in microwaves. That's your talent.
yeah.
And then-
Microwaves can be used to murder.
And then being confused. That's a good talent.
I mean, I'm just saying. All right.
Whoa.
Flora versus Morbid. She gonna go dark floral, yo. I like it. I like it. I'm good. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for the article now.
I'd just like to point out that I have trophies of fairy wings on my wall, of wings I've yanked off the back of fairies who mess with me.
Lies. Those are my fairy wings.
No, yours are over here.
They're all wings are my wings.
I don't think that's true.
Let's see. People are not happy about this suggestive and vulgar skeleton couple inflatable.
Welcome to Bone Town.
Downtown to Bone Town.
Wow. Just-
The fact that Frank now has Mickey Mouse porn is disturbing.
What I don't understand is the marketing process on this. Like the whole thing. Somebody came up with this idea. I know, let's have two skeletons doing this. Or did somebody buy two completely separate skeletons and make them do this? I mean, I'm guessing that it's a finished product. Who came up with this idea? Why did this idea make it through all those meetings and then make it into production and then onto the shelf?
you even know guys or not?
As an idea, that company could do a whole line straight out of the Kama Sutra.
Wow.
Like the number of different products people would buy would be insane. It's great.
Yes. Are they boning bones? Let's see. Some Halloween decorations are spooky, some are cute, and some are vulgar. That's how some people are describing Goosh's skeleton couple inflatable. Wow, that's the name of the company, Goosh. I don't like it. Let's see.
Okay, with a name like Goosh, I don't think they go through the whole Kama Sutra.
The Halloween piece is causing quite a stir, particularly in at least one retailer's comment section. So now we ask you, is this decoration too inappropriate to display on your lawn?
I think I'd run up and say trick or treat.
The inflatable features what looks to be a lady skeleton straddling a fellow skeleton, and we'll be honest, it's pretty obvious what's going on there. While some people enjoy a little humor on Halloween, others are finding this inflatable to be terribly, terribly wrong. This is sturdy and easy to blow up. I see people all day stopping to photograph them. One buyer wrote on Amazon, "This product is suggestive and vulgar. Its association with a holiday that centers around children." What?
So I
You
have
guys,
a problem.
I'm under a rock, but holy smokes, I do not think
Wally.
that Halloween centers around children. I
Wally,
mean,
I have a
trick-or-treating
problem.
does.
I have a
What?
problem with this. This is not suggestive. This is blatantly telling you up front and personal. It's not suggesting a thing. Nothing is suggested here. It's telling you what's going on right there.
No, I'm pretty sure that this is actually a martial arts move where they're about to show you how you can snap someone's neck with only 4 pounds of pressure. Anyway, this product is suggestive. Let's see.
Failed hurricanrana.
Its size doesn't help the skeleton lover's case either. It stands or lays back at 5.5 feet and comes with LED lights built inside so it'll light up all night long.
Light up your life.
You know, if it was more realistic, it would only light up for 5 minutes.
It was more realistic.
5 minutes. Wow. That's like, I was thinking if it was more realistic that the light on the inside would be a different color. But
If it was more realistic, it'd be outside of a Planned Parenthood.
wow, which may or may not be the thing you want when there's yeah, when there's a sexy time scene basically happening on your front lawn. You know, I gotta say though,
I feel like they give out prophylactics.
I feel like if this is offensive, that maybe you're wound a little too tight, right? We're not talking like there's nothing to see here.
If this is
there's
offensive,
no,
watch the Chappelle Show.
it's only offensive to adults who know what it is.
Also,
If you-
I just sent this to a friend, and they said something very that made me think, which is how many houses for their displays will have like murder, like we'll have like entrails.
Oh, yeah,
and
why is-
Yes, why is that like less vulgar somehow? It's okay to see, you know,
A safe dropped on somebody's
I've
head.
literally seen from dear friends like dead children on the lawn, or I mean pretend dead children.
Right.
Legal reasons for saying they're pretend.
Right.
But,
yes,
but-
have to add the pretend.
Got it.
pretend. But like, yeah, you can have all the violence you want. All
Yeah,
the
but
blood, the gore, the violence, the decapitations, the screams. But oh no,
if some nice lady is trying to help that dude up off the lawn because he fell down and that's where they died when the zombie apocalypse hit. I'm
first
just
off,
saying.
I love that we're assuming genders of the skeletons.
Well, one of them had hair that looked like, you know,
Traditional
Hair.
gender role cut.
What do you mean hair?
well, in the picture, they made it like it looked like it was meant to have hair. And maybe if you, I mean, whatever, I'm not assuming anything. I am very skilled at looking at the hips of skeletons to determine what they are.
He does have a copy of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yes.
There.
I love that.
It's all about the hip movement.
I love that your defense is way worse than anything I said to you.
Well, I guess if you can't laugh at yourself. So. I mean, I'm just saying.
Lolly,
What?
I guess I forgot to tell you I got another ghost hunting thing.
Oh, yes. Okay, you should show people your new ghost hunting thing while I am picking out the next two articles. Here, let me make it so you are embiggened. Bam.
I think it's funny that she says that in such a way that makes everybody go, well, that wasn't put on. Yeah.
What?
Yes, you should show that ghost hunting thing while I look up articles.
Because I was
Hey,
like,
look,
trying
here's a
to
shiny
say one thing
distraction.
and read another thing at the same time, and
A distraction where?
So
that was funny. Oh man.
one thing you should always have when you're hunting in the dark for ghosts is just something very common, a flashlight. Otherwise, you'd be tripping. I mean, LED ones are pretty good. Thing is, if you're actually taking camera shots or you're trying to use, night vision, what have you, that light could destroy the infrared. So, way to get around that is to have a flashlight that won't destroy the infrared. This one actually zooms in. It's got multiple settings. I can change the color. That's normal. I can do the blue
You mean you
light.
don't have a thing that goes on your hat for a flashlight?
Okay, so I have one of those, but those things don't last very long. And they also affect the infrared unless you get the infrared specific ones. This one, I got multi-spectrum, I got blue, I got red, I got green, things that will not affect the actual IR. And I can zoom in with it. It's magnifying. I can focus it, and no one can see anything.
Spiffy.
So, but that helps out when you're going through and haunting. If you're haunting a place or hunting, if you're hunting while haunting, I saw someone talk about drinking. I was like, I would like something, but it would help out to go through and have something that does not affect the cameras. They do have specific, like the LED. There's also a flashlight on the spirit box I got, and that does not affect IR, and it is also LED, but usually you want to go with a different color other than white. So that's why I got it. I'm still waiting for the other thing to come in though. I got motion sensing balls.
Do you now?
Well, that's a neat additive.
Listen,
Um,
listen. If you don't have motion sensing balls, I'm not assuming gender roles here. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
important.
we got balls. We have plenty of balls. It's just whether or not they actually have specialty uses.
Like this.
This is not good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. Oh man. Okay.
Thank you for beginning me. And let me talk about my balls.
No.
It was most enlightening.
No. We're done now.
I feel like there's an AC/DC song waiting to happen right here.
Oh man, now I can totally hear that. Okay, here we go. So
Thunderstruck.
This article she's about to show is for fancy dress.
What?
What?
But when they're
What?
held for pleasure, they're the balls. Okay.
We're going old school.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that all AC/DC is old school at this point.
Damn it! You're not allowed to age me like that.
Age you?
You age yourself just by admitting it. Why would you do that?
That was before they were. That was what before us, man. Like it's been ages.
That was
for a
one of
minute.
the best songs ever.
What
Oh,
band are you
was it?
talking about?
Okay, article number
I'm
1.
sorry.
Like Dirty
I'm
Deeds.
gonna hang out on the brain cell of Big Balls.
This song is called "Big Balls" by AC/DC.
And we'd play 10 seconds of it for you, but Lolly says no.
I do say
I know.
Alternating current, direct current.
no. Article number 1. Imagine suing your parents over porn.
Alternating because there's 2 balls.
And what's article number 2?
Teacher says school hired a party bus with stripper poles amid a shortage.
Okay, those are definitely both Flora articles. I can tell.
Wait. Buses have poles in them, whether they're, occupied by strippers or not.
The only thing that
So,
determines
if you
what a
want to
stripper pole is
hear-
from a regular pole is the amount of grease and who's using it.
Article number 1, which is suing your parents over porn, press number 1. And if you want to hear article number 2, which is about school buses with stripper poles, press number 2. And Ion starts the timer. I learned today that stripper poles spin.
Did you just learn that today?
I did. I didn't actually know that. Like good stripper poles actually spin.
So once upon a time, there was a time where I used to check IDs at doors at a certain kind of gentleman's club. And after everybody was said and done, we'd have to go through and clean the place up, including the pole. And then we'd get into a competition of who had the best pole tricks.
Where is this conversation going? I'm scared.
So
and I need an adult right now.
The people that would run the place that weren't doing the pole thing would have to go do pole tricks as a part of the night. And whoever had the best
I think he's saying that he knows how to
tips.
clean his pole.
No, I was
So
talking about
Gunther
how
knows
we'd
how
have
to
to-
pole dance? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Whoever had the best pole tricks took home a good majority of the tips from the bar.
So you know how to pole dance.
So this is how you made it through college.
So wait, this is both about like sex.
I was out
and
of college
late-stage-
long before this, man.
This is about sex and late stage capitalism. Jesus.
Yes. Funny how I can work both those in there, huh? I'm multi-talented.
The sand has all gone through the hourglass.
The troll pole.
Thank goodness. Please, Ion, end this.
Ion can't.
He's thinking up of a really good pun right now, right?
Okay, so go and count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 votes. All votes are for number 2 that I see here. So yes. All right. Whew. Teacher, yes. I just imagine being these high school kids, right? Just
I went to school with some of those guys, man.
I'm pretty sure that
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
one of them's on the show with us.
what?
What?
Laura, when was the last time you were on a bus?
Okay, here we go.
The wheels go round and round, by the way.
Teacher says school hired a party bus with a stripper pole amid shortage.
Say
bus
no
looks
more.
Awesome, actually. A Massachusetts teacher said his school hired a party bus that included stripper poles to take students on a field trip amid the nationwide bus driver shortage in a now viral Twitter thread.
Do what you got to do.
I wonder where they went on their field trip.
They have screens.
I hope-
they have screens for learning.
I hope they went to the Children's Museum.
Due to the national bus driver shortage, my school has hired a party bus with stripper poles to transport us for a field trip. This is not a drill. Jim Mayers, whose Twitter bio states, teaches high school English, shared on Friday morning. Mayers then shared a photo of what appears to be the alleged stripper pole and party bus lighting in the thread. The teacher then added an interaction he claims took place between himself and a student about the alleged pole. Mr. Mayers asked one student, "Is that a real stripper pole?" "Yes," I replied. "Huh, I've never seen one before." "Me neither."
Sheltered as I'll get out.
What? He can't answer yes to that question. And I'm pretty sure that he's like, yeah, me either. Never seen one of those before. There's
Nope,
no
nope,
way.
nope.
Nope. Just nopeville. Let's see. Finally home from the best field trip ever. My favorite part, Mr. Mayers, is that a real stripper pole? Oh man, wow. Okay, he said that he expected responses from Twitter users questioning the legitimacy of the incident, but insists that it is a true story, adding that the entire day was in fact a phenomenal experience for all the kids, and they didn't really care about the bus.
I bet it was.
Last week, CBS News reported more than half of schools nationwide were dealing with a severe bus driver shortage. Mayers and his school had an original school bus charter in place, but it fell through midweek, and the school promised hundreds of kids a fun day. Well, okay. The teacher
Let's
advised.
be honest. If you put a stripper pole in any bus, that's a fun day.
The teacher advised. All I know is now that I know that stripper poles turn, I want to be on a really I just feel like it sounds fun to just spin around and around and around, because merry-go-rounds and things that do that are some of my favorite rides. Just like, whee!
I've got nothing. No, too easy. Nope.
The kids on the bus go up and down.
Whoa. Wow. The teacher advised the Twitter users reading the thread to contact elected officials and demand astonishingly massive structural investments in our education system, including paying all bus drivers, facilities, and operations staff a competitive salary and comprehensive benefits. There you go. I don't see the stripper pole in this picture, though. Am I missing it?
They used it as a camera stand.
It's behind them.
It said in the article that it was hypothetically in that picture of the supposed pole. Whatever. I don't even know.
I don't even know how you don't even know.
Wow. What? It is not.
Party on the party bus.
Sorry, I think I was having a conversation in my head right there. So let's see.
I wonder what age the students were. They didn't
Surely
say
they
that.
were in high school, at least. I hope.
I mean, it wasn't a pizza
It seems to me
party.
that the worst age to bring would be middle school,
Oh,
because
Yeah. So anyway, it is a nicely lit interior. I agree. I thought all the LED stuff or whatever was pretty cool.
Flora,
What?
look at what I just sent you, Flora.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's probably good that no moms went on as never mind.
Let's see. There's another one right here. These two. All right. The articles are coming together for me tonight. It's
That is a real picture.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Flora's shaking her head, so that tells you everything you know.
The blow up skeleton is out of stock everywhere, but you took the time to go look.
It's out of stock. Well, I mean, it must be popular.
Oh man,
That's fantastic.
I don't have a front lawn to put decorations up on. Man, I'm sad.
Put it in your backyard.
I don't really have one of those either, unfortunately.
Do you have a roof?
It's
do you have a wolf?
it's an apartment, okay? So I mean, I suppose the back
what you
porch
could
would
do?
be okay.
You could go to the old house and just put decorations in whoever's living there is now's yard. I'd be like, this was my place before you, so I just figured, why not for one heck of a time?
No, I'd probably just go with spider webs and put it all over the house and say, good morning.
Okay, here we go. Next articles. This is, yeah. So, reindeer ornament includes penis, and people are excited by this.
That is a Flora article.
That is my article. I will claim that.
She just wants me to say these words out loud.
Rudolph, with your bleep so bright, won't you guide the sleigh tonight?
Teen
Continue, Lolly.
versus Teen 15 gets a USB cable stuck inside his genitals trying to measure the length. So,
Not one of my articles.
Trying to measure the
That
length
one
of
actually,
the
I think, was
cord or
mine,
the
to be
genitals?
honest.
I don't know. We have not read this article, but I figured that, we were just going to have a little...
I mean, I just suggested an article about a sword found in the water. It was from,
The Viking sword. Yeah.
No, actually, I think it was.
If you want to hear about the reindeer peen, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the teen peen, press number 2.
And if you never wanted to say the word peen again,
timer.
press number 3 repeatedly. Holy cow, quit saying peen. It's so weird.
Members only.
Members only what?
We'll call them members instead of
Only.
peens.
Oh. I see. Never mind.
Do not
Wow.
say peen. It's like, just say it or don't.
By the way, measuring peen is a unit of measurement.
What?
God, I thought Ion would think that was funny. A unit
I
of
stopped
measurement.
listening to the show like 20 minutes ago, to be honest. He's just hanging out with his arm up with a timer there. He's not even paying attention. He's probably playing solitaire or something.
It's
At least
one or
he's
two.
no, or Galaga. You're probably playing Galaga over there, aren't you?
I say, oh come on, he plays Minesweeper. Goodness gracious.
Wait,
I don't know if his computer is good enough for
Gattaca's a
Minesweeper.
movie.
I didn't say Gattaca.
Oh, ouch.
That's what I thought you said.
No.
I was
Oh,
making.
I said
an iron
Galaga,
man,
which is a
that's
famous
all.
video game.
Galaga. Okay. Yes, I was like, Gattaca. What? No.
Also not the guy who smashes watermelons.
That's
Not
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Okay, so I see 1 vote for 1 and no other votes. So
Are you surprised?
Nobody
Oh,
has
Who wants
strong.
to see gummy cherries?
No.
what?
Who wants to see gummy cherries? LaFleur's like, no, no, you don't. I don't care how much yes you say, you don't want to see them.
So, we better get to see a picture of this thing too. So, all right. It's in her magazine. Reindeer ornament includes penis. People are excited by this. That's a nice little play on words there. Okay. That feeling when you get more than you bargained for. Like when I try to scroll and it goes all the way to the bottom. Here we go. There's nothing better than when a Christmas ornament is more realistic than you could ever imagine. It's the little things that keep us going. And in this case, very little. But size doesn't matter, or does it? Moving swiftly.
It does.
This week, one shopper in UK store B&M was surprised to say the least when they were stocking up on their festive decorations and they came across an added extra on one of them. Only £10. Well, we don't even get to see it.
It weighs 10 pounds? That is a large penis.
While they were shopping, maybe not for a reindeer, while they were shopping, they found the perfect reindeer ornament and wanted to find out what the price was. Since there was no tag, they turned the piece over to look underneath, as you would. And surprise, surprise, there it was, the reindeer's little reindeer.
Oh my God.
The person who found the piece posted on Facebook, the Facebook group B&M Stores, Bargains, and More, along with a picture of the ornament from the store's catalog.
Continue.
Wow.
Carry on.
My wayward son, there will be peace when you are done.
It's like a little rocket ship. Wow, I don't think Fairy Princess Lolly can handle this.
I'm once again going through the thought process of somebody had to originally sculpt this before it was cast and became an ornament, and they sculpted it like that. And then other people looked at it and were like, stamp approved. Great for Christmas. Like.
So for the fairies out there, Fairy Princess Lolly, what was that catalog's name again?
B&M Stores. Of course, the Facebook comments blew up with people very much enjoying the find. One wrote, "It's always the finer details that sell the product." Another commented, "Well, at least we know it's definitely a stag. It's not something I would normally buy, but now I'm compelled to." I feel like I am too, so I'm with that person. Let's see, whatever floats your boat, guys. The post got so much traction online that B&M actually decided to comment on the find. They told Tyla, "We don't want to come across as cocky, but we think we've got the best range of decorations on the high street this year. Our stag ornament has sold really well. We can't help but think it's because of his huge personality." Same, guys. Same.
Really?
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, that's some personality there.
Oh, man. I'm just saying. I don't even know. How did that get as far as it did? What's strange is that for some reason, it seems a little more weird to me to have an anatomically correct Christmas ornament, but that Barbie and Ken dolls are strange and creepy because they're not anatomically correct, right? Like mannequins are weird because they're just, rounded.
By the way,
But some have nipples.
So you're commenting about how we're more tolerant of the uncanny valley in Christmas ornaments than we are in mannequins?
Stupid
No.
science.
No, I'm saying it's weirder on a Christmas ornament. Christmas ornaments should be rounded, and Ken dolls and Barbie dolls should be anatomically correct, right? It's weird to me. Yes.
There's also a human versus deer situation here. Like, you can get away with an animal having a unit as opposed to showing a person's unit. is like a cat or a dog or a stag.
But it's weird to not show people with their units like on dolls or whatever.
It's weird not to have children's.
Do we
dolls
have any more articles?
Do kids just like grow up thinking, what do they think? The dolls don't look like them. I mean, hello? Like, they make anatomically correct dolls, you know? Like,
to our audience, please keep an eye out for Princess Lolly's anatomically correct dolls for children that she'll be putting
Actually,
out
they
in
do
time
make
for
them.
Christmas.
yeah.
Well,
Thank you
I
very
know
much.
they do.
Oh. So, there. Wow. I am fairly sure that if you were to look for like stick-on nips on Etsy, you could find them.
I meant on the mannequins, not on the reindeer.
Dashing through the no.
By the way, given that I made a big protest earlier about not mentioning Christmas specials, I just want to state for the record, I'm okay with this.
You're okay with what?
The article we just read.
Discussing
Christmas ornaments.
Discussing Christmas ornaments before November 1st.
Yeah,
We
I was just going to
absolutely
say this.
need
This
to have
gets
a
a
bigger
pass.
tree.
This gets a pass.
We need to have like a 12-foot tree. Well, I guess first we
You
have to have a
told
place
me
to
no
put it.
tree this year because I left it up all year last year.
I know I said that.
I will cut you.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where?
What?
Why?
Shut up, you guys.
Everybody drink.
No, I'm only confused by the article headline I'm reading, not by you guys.
What?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Is that your story and you're sticking to it?
That's what she tries to pass off as passing.
Yes, just like I'm not easily distracted.
You just like to go shopping all the bloody time.
Hey, Flora, I think there's a squirrel behind you.
Where?
It has a shopping store. It's a vendor. It's just sitting there. It's got a little shop right there behind you. You should check it out.
The squirrel is
Flora.
selling his nuts.
Flora, where's your chicken?
Which one?
The one I got you.
My little pixie stole it, and
That's cute.
she stole my chicken. I have 2 sitting over here, though.
You have a bunch in the backyard. Did you actually put them up tonight?
Yes. See?
There's
I
your
want
bone
one
chicken.
of those. I got 2. I dress them fancy.
They're skeletons.
Hmm.
I'm surprised you don't have fairy lights
Oh,
wrapped
okay.
around them and then you being used as night lights. And
I haven't made it that far yet.
But she's got plans.
I got 2 spare sets over here.
Okay, remind me to pick them up when I come up there then.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
gotta remember to pick up AA batteries so I can use the ones I got.
Man, I'm looking for one more article to read in conjunction with this one, and I'm. Dang it! I just don't know. I don't.
You're having trouble deciding on a theme.
Pairing
Wait,
them with some
what?
kind of, yeah.
Okay,
She's like, no, there's the theme's the same as it's been all night. However, there's tons of articles that apply to it, and she can't decide if she wants to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
okay, here we go. What in the
Brilliant.
what?
You weren't there to see the squatty potty on top of the tree.
All right.
Just saying. We had
I
a
love that
squatty
unicorn.
potty.
That unicorn is so
Literally,
cool. It's so
Squatty
adorable.
potty unicorn, literally on top. That unicorn right there, the Catwoman was holding, that would sit literally on top of our Christmas tree.
It's supposed to have a little rainbow poo that goes in its butt as well.
That's what he's got.
I'm not looking at him though. I'm looking at articles.
However, the tree
Yes.
itself also had was rainbow, and so
He's so adorable. Yes, so we got one from the Music Box Fairy, but it didn't have its rainbow poo, and we didn't have a tree topper for the top of our diversity, which is our rainbow Christmas tree.
You
So
and your
when we got the
catchphrases.
squatty potty,
You can always make your own poo.
So when we got the Squatty Potty unicorn that's all rainbowy, and then there was the rainbow tree, and he had extra space, we put him on top of the tree.
No,
and that's how he
Quillian,
became our tree topper.
that's a butt plug.
What?
Quillian asked a question.
Nope.
I gave
Okay, here we
an
go.
answer.
Article number 1. Mysterious abandoned afternoon tea with bubbles and cheese is discovered in a UK woodland. Versus article number 2. New
I feel like that
Zealand,
should have been right while Fox Tea Lady was on.
New Zealand lays off its official city wizard after 23 years of loyal service.
Does he get unemployment?
I don't know, but it sounds like
Laura's like, no, our judge.
mysterious
does not.
Wonderland fairy tea in the middle of the woods in the UK. Press number 1. And if you want to hear about the city wizard of Australia, press number 2. Ion, start the timer. There it is.
I found chicken Christmas ornaments when I went to Tractor Supply Company.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, that would be the place to find them.
Buy a chicken Christmas ornament because I want to see it if you did.
I'll have to go get it.
It's way over there.
Really? I haven't heard the wizard one at all. Of course, so both of these sound interesting to me, although I have to confess, like, what would you do if you came across just a whole tea setup in the middle of the woods? Sit down?
Nope.
Eat it?
Nope. Nope.
That's because
I might
Morbid has
sit, but I might not actually
rule about
partake.
not doing things that are the settings of horror movies.
Yes. What he said.
That's basically everything in life ever.
Yeah. Some things more than others, though. Tea set up in the middle of the woods, definitely higher on the list.
Tea setup in the middle of the woods sounds
What did I miss?
amazing. Okay, well, it's Flora's turn to be embiggened, and then I will count the votes. Oh, it's adorable.
I know.
That is a very cute ornament.
Yep, I like it. That's super cute.
I haven't even. I got one more. I couldn't say no. Chickens. My whole tree's gonna be chickens.
She's gonna be like have the Americana chicken tree.
Chickens and Harry Potter.
So I feel like what happened. That's a chocobo, man. Can't you tell the difference? No, I feel like
No.
now you have to get a white
That's a
Christmas tree,
chickabo.
and then you need to get one of those rubber rooster things as your tree topper. Like, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. You could use a glove. You could use a one of those wash gloves.
It's not a waddle. Is it a waddle?
The thing on top of a rooster's head?
Yes.
I don't know.
A comb. The comb. But there's
That's
comb.
Oh, okay, wait. I'm counting things now. Let's see. We've got 1, 2 for 1, 1 for 2, 3 for 1, 4 for 1, 2 for 2. Okay, 4 for 1 and 2 for 2. So, mysterious abandoned afternoon tea it is. Everybody's like, yes, I will go down. Ding, 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 ding. One pill makes you larger.
I love that song.
One pill makes you small. And the ones that... Yes, it's a good song. I sang that at karaoke at Fairy Blossom a couple years ago. Here we go. Wow, that's just sitting out there. That's kind of cool. Mysterious abandoned afternoon tea with bubbles and cheese discovered in UK woodland. Oh, wait, is it sharing with you guys? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. An abandoned afternoon tea setup featuring the remnants of a meal and a half-full glass of bubbles. They're drinking bubble juice? Weird. Has been discovered in the middle of woodland in the Lake District. The peculiar scene was discovered on Monday between Great Langdale and Little Langdale, a spot considered one of the most spectacular in the area. The table was set with plates, champagne flutes, and water glasses, as well as what appeared to be a 2-level stand for cakes and a cheese platter. One plate had been polished off, while the other held remnants of a piece of cake, strawberries, and cheese. From a small jar of jam and a bowl of what resembles whipped cream on a cake stand, it appeared likely that scones had been featured as part of the meal. Photographer Ashley Cooper told the BBC he had first thought the table and chairs were set up a little less than 100 meters from the path. They were part of an art installation.
It's less art, more utility.
However, on closer inspection, it appeared that the half-eaten food and glasses of fizz had been abandoned by a celebrating couple, he said. Mr. Cooper thought it likely that the table had been left by someone from the Instagram generation. Wow. Which he is definitely not, if that's how he's referring to them Instagrammers. The Ambleside local, who works as a climate change photographer, had been walking in the woods when he spotted the odd setup. It looks like a romantic meal in the woods, but then they couldn't clean up after themselves. He pointed out that the couple had gone to a lot of trouble to carry the gear down from wherever they had come from, as it was about a half a mile from the nearest road. Staff at nearby hotels denied having anything to do with the setup. Mr. Cooper said it wasn't unusual to see abandoned items around the area. He said he had seen a number of tents along with sleeping bags and cooking equipment over the past 18 months. The region had proved popular with its visitors as lockdown measures had eased, and there had been a type of visitor that had no respect for the place whatsoever. Those Instagram users!
What if they disappeared because they
Instagrams?
became inflatable skeletons?
Looks super cool. Man, I love this little tier thing that they've got the food on. I want that.
What kind of cake did they say it was?
I don't know. I don't know if they did, actually. It looks like it's chocolate, though, maybe? Who would just leave all of this stuff? Doesn't that seem not right? I don't know. That's just weird.
Maybe it's the bait for a trap for Jason or something like that.
And that was
I
found by
love
this
that
guy.
there was one plate of food eaten. Makes me feel they should test it for poison.
I feel like it's an unseelie. It's a trap. See,
It's
that's
a
what
carp.
I'm saying. Like all of the stuff.
It's a tarp.
It's a tarp. I
What's
understand
a
those.
tarp? What? Oh, I get it. It's an anagram of trap. Got it. Never mind.
What?
What? So it is 9:32, you guys. That brings us to the end of the show. Before I let you go, though, I just want to remind you all that we are this Saturday, which is in a couple days, we are having a hedge game in Discord. So starting at 7 o'clock. And then we also still have plenty of spaces left for the Dumb Supper. So if you are in our area and you want something to do on Halloween, it is going to be fully catered. We're going to be doing a ghost hunt. That's why Gunther has been getting all of this ghost hunty stuff.
That is
And-
not.
But it
I was
is
getting
too.
it because I wanted ghost hunting stuff.
But the information and links for that in the low bar, as well as in the ticker right there. Please go. Feel free to just RSVP, and you can join us. It is a dress up type of thing. So we
All dressed up with nowhere to go.
walking with a dead man over my
Yeah,
shoulder.
I was like, that's my jam, yeah.
So yes. What? Were you gonna say something, Count Morbid? Nope. Okay.
What?
Waiting for an invitation to
Oh,
arrive.
I
stop.
think he was going to tell everyone to go away.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that you can tell everybody to.
Have a lovely evening. Also, go away. Go away.
Get off my lawn.
Hello friends, this is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family.